Hey guys, I'm Logan. We're up to Season 8, Episode 20 of Criminal Minds. Here we go. Oh. Oh. This is...
Hello?
creepy. Creepy. This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something.
I need a doctor. I'm really sick.
There's a doctor in room 209.
What? That's not hooked up, is it? You didn't actually call someone. There's a doctor in room 209. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Oh my! Oh my!
You're right, it's terrible, but we haven't been invited, and it isn't
Well,
serial.
that's just the thing. See, I think it's connected to this other case.
How many small-town newspapers do you subscribe to?
38. It used to be more reliable.
Dude,
Here.
what?
Same thing. See, that was 6 weeks ago, and it wasn't in VICAP.
You haven't been sleeping, have you?
I can't. There's too much work to do.
Dude.
I agree with Reed. We've got a serial on our hands.
10 days ago, Joseph Pearl, a 33-year-old logger, was found just outside Rapid City, South.
So he
To
died.
be exact, the dismembered body parts of Joseph Pearl. But he's not the first victim. The first victim...
Squeeze it, it gets stuck sometimes. I have it memorized, so I don't have to look at the gross. The first victim is Raymond Nava, 31, originally from Texas. He was a seasonal truck driver for a logging company. His dismembered body was found within the border of the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, which is 60 miles south of Rapid City. Thanks to the good doctor. But PB says that the Bureau investigation of Nava has been lacking. Would you call that a slam or a bitch slap?
This is still LTA. The government's been accused of ignoring crimes on the reservation since '75.
Peltier did kill 2 FBI agents who were searching for a robbery suspect.
Well, we know that 2 bodies were found within an hour's drive of each other. We know there's no evidence of robbery or sexual assault. And according to the decom reports, Nava was killed 2 weeks before his body was found.
Okay.
So the disposal sites are remote and or the unsub is very good at hiding the parts.
These circles on his back are definitely man-made. It reminds me of the marks you get from cupping in holistic therapy, except the diameter's too wide. Are they lividity marks?
Could this be like a literal, like, doctor killing
A
people?
lot here in either case.
Let me help
Which is why
you.
we need to start from the beginning. Let's head to South Dakota.
We're going to South Dakota.
Excuse me.
That guy looks so familiar.
This is weird, but would you mind walking me to my car? I'm probably being paranoid.
Why do I know him?
I'm running into alone.
Is this the unsub? Is she the unsub?
Well, first there's your haircut and your weird clothes, and then there's your funny accent. I'm kidding. It's the rental car keychain.
Go on.
Where are you staying?
The Gantry Motel. All right. Thanks.
I'm Tess.
Chad.
Chad. Of course. Of course your name is Chad.
Thermostat is there. There's extra pillows in the closet.
Such a stereotypical name. Chad.
Hey, are you sure that you can give me this room?
I told you, I'm the manager. I can do what I want. And right now, I don't want to be alone.
What? Do we have a female unsub? Is she I don't. What?
Both of them were close in age, both tall, around 180 pounds, fair complexions. They had to be surrogates for someone.
Except, given the physical demands of logging, that description could apply to a majority of men in the area.
Maybe this is all to create a hostile working environment for the logging companies.
It looks like both men disappeared overnight. They left work one day, didn't show up the next. Garcia, did anyone interview family members?
No, the families didn't know anything because they were all back at home. Raymond Nava lives in Texas, and Joseph Pearl's from Wyoming.
Are a lot of the workers seasonal? Or
They're all not from around here.
Yeah, they live in work camps.
JJ, you and Blake go to the morgue. Morgan and I'll go to the crime scene. And Reed, since you've already made contact, you and Dave talk to the local FBI and find out what's holding up the investigation.
Damn, it's almost been a full season without one of my queens.
Dr. Reed.
I'm shaking.
This is Dr. Reed. I'm SSA Rossi.
Are you the SRA for the Pine Ridge Reservation?
Yep, I've been working with Detective Landry, who's out at the Pearl crime scene right now. Let me show you what we got.
I miss you, Princess.
I feel like the victims' families deserve more.
Let me explain something. When I go out on the reservation asking questions about a homicide, I'm not exactly greeted with open arms.
Yeah, they don't really
You add
like.
a non-resident
Oh,
victim
yeah.
to the mix, and they close ranks, thinking I'm trying to find a native to pin it on.
I think we understand.
The
Yeah.
body was found
I
on
get it.
reservation land, but it may not be tribal related. The area where we found Nava, that's easy to access from the highway.
It's possible the UNSUB knew it was a different jurisdiction and took advantage of it.
Possibly. Likely.
The rest of the park's stream about a quarter mile past that.
It's
Found a
disturbing.
foot, not far from a known wolf den.
Think the wolves move the parts? You say it's a known wolf den? How many people
Well, the
might
team
know
is
about it?
making me
It's not
think
common
right
public
now.
knowledge.
That
Local
woman
rangers,
lures them
law
in.
enforcement, plus the biologists who are out here studying them.
We have brochures in the lobby for Mount Rushmore, Deadwood, Devil's Tower. Hey, if you don't mind my asking, are you famous? We don't get many VIPs.
I'm just a friend of Tessa's.
Well, enjoy your breakfast.
He slept with her.
Wise man would avoid the Badlands today. Storm's rolling in.
Right.
Sometimes this whole place gives me the creeps.
You've only been here a month. You'll learn to ignore it.
Why are there so
VIP isn't
many
famous.
potential?
He's just a friend of Tessa's. What? What, Saya?
Follow my lead. As long as the checks.
I'm lost. I don't know who to pin anything on. That guy's creepy as hell. But what about the girl? And what about her? And what about him?
Sodium poisoning.
And why is he still
Killed
alive?
victims while they were being held captive.
Solonine's a potent toxin and hallucinogen that comes from the black nightshade plant. The unripe berries were used in the Middle Ages for torture. The effect it has is like a bad acid trip.
That's not fun. Trust me.
More recently, it's been used in small doses for asthma.
Petitions to protect the wolf habitat have been circulating recently. Garcia's reviewing those names.
Maybe an animal activist who's taken his beliefs to the extreme.
It could be Native American, given the first disposal site.
Circular marks on Joseph Pearl seem almost ritualistic. Any chance this is part of a tribal tradition?
Oh. Whew. Sorry, man, I must be coming down with something.
He's getting drugged.
I've been kind of feeling woozy all day.
Oh, no. Well, lucky for you, I'm a naturopathic healer. I know just the thing for you.
What is going on with this hotel?
I waited afterwards. It wasn't too bad either.
Here, drink this. It'll help get all the toxins out.
She's got to be involved.
Sorry for your loss. I gotta get moving today. I'm meeting a friend of mine.
I have sensitivity to light. Please close the curtains. I have an autoimmune disorder.
I'm totally calling this Hell
My
Hotel.
body is attacking my eyes. Day after night.
Psychological torture. And drugging. This is like some American Horror Story shit. Damn, dude. I like this a lot. This is really good.
Company hasn't had any direct threats recently.
Co-worker of Raymond Nava said the guys usually partied at a different work camp every night, depending on who had the moonshine.
Were there outsiders at these parties?
They had an open door policy. Apparently things got pretty wild.
You know, they could have been doing this
Hey,
for
Mom, tell me something I don't know.
a long time.
Hot chocolate, the things I could spill to you
Hey, you're on speaker.
that would help you.
What about that list of herbalists and naturopaths in the area?
Yeah, and give me a raise, because I found the one guy who was charged with solanine poisoning, and it was 7 years ago. I'm sending you his name and address now.
All right, Blake and I'll check it out. Thanks, Garcia.
We have a missing man who fits the same physical description as the other two victims. His friend said he never showed. Since he was military, Dumont was always punctual.
It's really killing me where I've seen him
motel,
from.
according to his friend, but the thing is, he checked out the
feel like
same
it's
night
like
he left that message.
right there, and I just
Message
can't
again.
grab it.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't forget Devil's Tower on Sunday.
Is that a bell?
You better be ready.
Yeah, I talked to him.
He wasn't interested then.
What can I say? Some guys have bad taste.
Undoubtedly. Did you happen to see where he went after you spoke to him?
I assume he left. How long are you in town for?
Not
long enough.
I'm afraid.
Too bad. We could have had some fun.
What was that?
That was the fourth Mrs. Rossi, if I'm not careful. She hit on Chad when he was here, but he turned her down.
Well, I just got off the phone with Chad's sister. He was a real stand-up guy. He took care of his family after their father died. He got promoted quickly in the Air Force.
Huh.
Well, we know he checked out of the motel after he left the bar, even though he had the room reserved for 2 more nights.
Well, that's not his type. Who is?
A guy?
If he was gay, his family and best friend didn't know about it. And don't forget about the use of poison.
So, the unsub is a woman. His ideal would be
I think it's it's got to be multiple.
less flashy.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Could I see one of the cups you used for this therapy?
Sure.
Yeah.
You think this is what caused those marks on Joseph Pearl's back?
Is this all about fertility?
We believe that the unsub that we're looking for is a woman who's trying to get pregnant. She's experiencing what we call black widow maternal desire. She has a desperate need for a child, which most likely stems from the recent loss of one.
We believe she's using them as breeding partners to help replace the child that she lost.
Her victims are surrogates for a male figure in her life, one she may have already killed.
She may even have an illness or feign one to gain their sympathy.
Chad Dumont's been missing for almost 30 hours, and if the unsub keeps to her schedule, he may still be alive. But time is of the essence.
Even though the first 2 victims are dead, we can certainly step up our game so we can give the victims' families some answers.
Thank you.
Something weird's going on.
No.
Oh my god, you do. Is this place haunted?
Don't know and don't care, as long as I'm left alone.
Tessa's friend didn't come down for breakfast. Maybe it's connected to him. He checked out last night.
He checked out? He has not checked out.
Hey!
Whoa, this is crazy.
So how long has it been now? 4 months?
3 months and 15 days.
That's why I'm not sleeping. This can't go on.
I realize that the socially acceptable amount of time to wallow in grief is coming to an end. And
That's not what I mean. You wallow as long as you need.
the ones that get over their grief and move on, and the ones that descend into some sort of endless misery.
I know how you feel.
Damn.
Give it time.
How much time? You know that I remember every single word we ever said to each other.
Damn.
Finally. The downside to an eidetic memory.
I'm not sleeping because when I do, I dream of May. When I see her, I feel the sweetest relief imaginable. She always asks me to dance, but I can't, because I don't know how to dance, because I never even got to touch her when she was alive.
If the unsub lured these men away with the promise of sex, they probably went to her place.
But Chad Dumont checked out of his motel. I mean, how many guys would do that first before a one-night stand?
Almost none. They'd want a place to retreat to.
Okay, well, what if she offered them something other than or in addition to sex? Like,
You're looking for a woman who owns or works at a hotel.
Voila. This hotel's creepy. God. You're gonna die, Amber. Damn.
Maybe this victim just got in the way.
that would explain the lack of ritual markings. She didn't generate the same emotional response in the unsub.
Maybe her partner did this one alone.
Not hiding the body as long means it's someone less detail-oriented, so the partner's a male.
Well, 12 years ago, a non-native was given permission to stay on the reservation to study medicinal herbs with an old shaman. He was kicked out when they suspected he was trying to poison another student with solanine.
What was his name?
Roger Whitcomb. There's no listings for him anymore in the area.
Thank you.
You live in blissful ignorance, like all the happy-go-lucky people who have no idea that darkness is a whisper away.
Oh, God. You didn't even say anything and she's getting
You
pissed.
remind me of Steven.
Oh, my God.
My
Steven.
ex-boyfriend. With that stupid smirk on your face. You should have been looking out for Adam instead of lying your cheating ass off.
What have you got, Garcia?
I got a whole lot of nothing on Roger Whitcomb. It's like he must split the area because there's zilch after Op 1. Secondly, there are 82 hotels, motels, inns, and B&Bs in the area that are female managed or owned.
Any of those who've lost children?
What?
Yeah, there's 2 of them, but there's nothing hinky. There is, however, one woman with a deceased child whose husband owns a hotel. Her name
That's
is
her.
Tess Minock, and she does fit our profile. She's 38. Her husband owns the Red Creek Lodge on Farmington Road.
Let's go.
Voila. Who is her? Is her husband dead?
We're almost there.
Room 209.
Calm down.
Garcia, what else do we know about Tess?
According to an article, he and Tess were having a lakeside picnic with their son. They got in an argument. They didn't notice that the boy had wandered off and he drowned.
Drink. It's okay, I'm a doctor.
This is odd. The most recent info I
What?
can get on Raoul Whalen is from 2002.
Any chance he's actually Roger Whitcomb, the guy who's kicked off the reservation?
Well, it's like Raoul didn't exist until 6 months after Whitcomb disappeared.
It's gotta be the same guy.
It's gotta be.
Supposing the first victim of the reservation may have been payback.
Curious and curiouser. So, Raoul was a naturopath, and then 10 years ago, he bought the inn with money he got from an inheritance. He still has a website that he sells his natural remedies on, and according to his bio, he cured himself of prostate cancer.
Could be psychosomatic, a reaction to her son's death if it was sunny the day he died.
Maybe Tess met Raoul when she sought treatment for her disease. She didn't become homicidal till he entered her life.
They hit it off and became a killing duo.
Let out your anger. You wanted to do this for so long.
Oh.
What happened to Amber?
All right, took care of her.
You killed her?
She saw too much.
But Amber was harmless.
Don't be naive, she would have turned us in.
You never said we would kill innocent bystanders.
You have been, though.
I'm relieved.
I'll continue to take care of Steve.
First off, that dude's name is Chad.
Remember what he did to you. He's only getting what he deserves.
This has all been a lie. You've been manipulating me. You turned me into a monster.
Slight manipulation.
Poor baby. It's never coming back.
Enough! Kill him. Now.
There you go.
There's another exit.
Oh, shit.
Garcia, where did Tessa's son die?
Checking now. He drowned in Deerfield Lake. That's an hour outside the city.
What? She drowned herself?
J.R.R. Tolkien wrote, I will not say do not weep, for not all tears are an evil.
It's alchemy.
May I take your order, sir?
I'll have a double espresso.
And I'll have a non-fat latte.
No.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hi.
It's the dream. He's dreaming.
Did you know Sir Arthur Conan Doyle probably sat right here drinking his coffee about 130 years ago?
I think he probably drank tea. You know, given his comment, the tea fields of Ceylon are as true a monument to courage as is the lion at Waterloo.
Spencer.
And this is Oxford. Didn't Sir Arthur Conan Doyle go to school at the University of Edinburgh?
Are you going to argue with everything I say?
No, of course not.
You know, there is such a thing as too much logic.
Damn, what could have been? That was a great episode. That was really good. I really, really liked it. We have 2 unsubs. Now, I don't have the full list. I only have what I, have. I don't know if this guy has been killing other people. There was this, he might have killed the guy, whatever, how many years ago. I don't know. I can only do what I know. We have torture, false imprisonment, murder, attempted murder, and that's all I really have. You can probably get some added charge on, like, dismemberment or something, but 5 to 10 on torture, 4 to 8 on false imprisonment, 18 to 25 on murder, 15 to 20 on attempted murder. That's 105 years for him. Now I'm going to accomplish that in, and that's about 50 years for her. I not 100% sure. She very well may qualify for some kind of treatment program, possibly. But yeah, that's about it. Spencer. Struggling. Don't like seeing him in pain. That was a great episode. That was really well done. So, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. See y'all next time.